breaking down the buffs here at the Voice of College Football. We appreciate you stopping by. Kevin Borb is here from Athlon Sports and also Locked On Buffs, which I believe means that you present a show each and every day, right, Kevin?
I do. Every single day. We're free and available wherever you get your podcast, so go check us out.
Absolutely. Get on over there. Check out Kevin's work, of course, covering Colorado football every day. And we move to defense, and Chris Marv takes over on that side of the football. And based on what very preliminary look that I've done at Colorado and getting my Phil Steele manual here just in the last 24 hours, I have yet to really dive in on anyone, but just kind of grazing things. Actually, am I right in saying that this could be a defense-first Colorado team?
Yeah, I think there is potential for that to be the case. This group is looking a lot better than last year's. I think they'll probably have a new starter, if I'm doing my math correctly. They'll probably have a new starter at every position, unless there's a holdover from last year, like a RJ Johnson who gets a start at corner. But yeah, they brought in a lot of different talent from across the country. They have some edge rushers for like Toby Ane from North Dakota State, who's really good. Lamont Lester, who is really good at Monmouth. Vili Tafua, I believe is how you say his last name, from San Jose State. And then Santana Hopper from Tulane was one of the highest graded defense linemen in the country. Ezra Christensen is a versatile defense lineman that we still don't know his status because he's one of those JUCO guys that's trying to get an extra year, kind of the Diego Pavia case, if you will. And there really hasn't been a ruling on him. The last I heard he was playing, but he hasn't been officially cleared to play. So, yeah, they have a lot of talent all over the place.
Yeah, so, yeah, difficult to scout these guys, but I'm going to kind of ask you too. I see some of the guys that I picked up on that I know something about would be Boo Carter coming in from Tennessee at safety, and Preston Hodge, who might be a returning starter.
Preston Hodge is he's in the NFL now. No, just Boo Carter. Bro. Yeah. So they took the sheet and they started brand new from last year. The only, I think if I'm looking at an updated depth chart, the only guys who could start from last year would be RJ Johnson, the corner, and then Ben Finiseth, the safety, and then Makari Vickers is another corner. But everyone else is brand new. A lot of new names, a lot of new faces to learn. Boo Carter is the most exciting for sure. Coach Prime has already said that he's going to play a little bit of everything, corner, safety, nickel. He'll return punts, he'll return kicks, very versatile. And I've said this about Boo Carter for multiple years. Like, if he could just keep his head on straight and handle business off the field, he will be one of the best players in the Big 12. He's got All-American potential. It's just a matter of Colorado getting the best out of Boo Carter.
In there, we see the numbers on Hopper, who, of course, was part of that Tulane team that went on to the college football playoff last year and had double digits in tackles for loss, and obviously was a starter and a guy that got into the backfield at App State as well. Kevin Borb is here from Athlon Sports and also Locked On Buffs. Does a show, produces it, and posts that every day with Locked On Buffs. So get on over there for your Colorado football fix. What would you expect to be some of the bigger questions facing Deion Sanders and players at Big 12 Media Day, since that is upon us?
Yeah, I think the biggest question for Deion Sanders will probably just be what led to him making so many changes. I think the answer is obvious, but I think people want to hear him admit he was wrong about something, and that just sort of comes with the business. Is like when you're a coach and you're very strong about a stance, people want you to have egg on your face. And I don't think Coach Prime has ever shied away about saying why he's doing things, but I do think people are going to poke and prod and be like, okay, so why did you make these changes? How do you think they'll work? I think the players, they're sending 6 of them. I think for Julian Lewis, the biggest question will just be if he's ready or not to be the guy, because he was obviously, I don't think he was ready last year. That's why they waited to bring him into the starting lineup so late into the season, because there was a point in the year where it was pretty obvious that Caden Salter wasn't the guy, and their season was still salvageable at that point if they wanted to make a bowl game, but they decided to ride out with Salter. And so if he's ready or not, and I just think people want to know more about Colorado, because it's a very, for a program that has a constant YouTube coverage and is somehow always filming a documentary, there's a lot of things that happen behind closed doors. And so people need a lot of updates on them.